So
What's that? Too tall.
Too short. Back at you.
How y'all living, man?
Sitting here since last week training from right here.
I ain't took a shower yet.
That's how we live. Raw.
Rough.
My dogs actually live inside and get baths regularly. So
Yeah. My dog stay inside too.
all right. So the topic this week.
Talk to him.
How do we word this? Oh, okay. Can you control and I guess can you control your injuries? Can you control if you get hurt? I just saw Boogie Cousins last night running for a loose ball and tore his quad. They're saying he has a torn quad.
Again?
Yeah. Yeah, open court, running for a loose ball, getting ready to reach for it, just grabbed his quad. It'll be interesting. I don't know which Achilles he tore. Do you know?
I don't know which one.
Which one it is, but
Dang.
kind of off topic. But I was just reading a little article about how Achilles pain originates in the hip. I haven't really gone into it yet. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. But yeah, man, tore his quad last night.
He was just running
Just nobody there, open
Man.
court, running, getting ready to lean down for the ball, and just fell. He just fell and just grabbed his quad, man. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, you hate seeing stuff like that.
He just came back too.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, what could he have done to prevent that?
You know,
I don't think that you can. Yes, you can work on things to help.
strengthen.
Yes.
Because that's all the injury prevention program really is a strength program.
Right.
Just packaged a little differently, you know.
But in the middle of a game, in the middle of a play, I mean, there's nothing that you could really do to say that to make you not get hurt.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, somebody could probably argue this or maybe have some more accurate data, but I feel like, just off the top of my head, I feel like 30% is even high as far as what you can control and what actually happens. It's like 30, 70, 20, 80 maybe. Like, you can do strength programs, you can be strong, you can do, you can have a great program, and you just don't know. Like, you just don't know the intricacies of an athlete's body or even your own body. You can feel perfectly fine. You can feel great, and then pop. You just never know. And
Just like that.
I'm sure there are signs maybe you miss, little minute signs, but what don't you? Nobody's healthy at the beginning. After the first game, nobody's 100%, especially in football. After the week of practice, nobody's 100%. So it's tough.
It is. And I mean, everybody, when I say everybody, I'm talking about like, as far as like professional athletes and stuff like that, everybody's training. Everybody's working on strength, corrective exercises.
Yeah.
But how many injuries do we see day in and day out?
And a
Can't
quad tear too. That's
Freak accidents.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Somebody goes to dunk and they come down, leg is
Just
broke.
pops.
How you stopping that?
Yeah.
How you stopping that?
You saw the girl. I didn't get to see the actual injury from the gymnast, but I heard about it. I didn't want to see it. She had the double leg break.
Recently?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago maybe.
Yeah, I
She
ain't
was
heard
on the
about that.
floor, I believe. Y'all, I'm sure y'all will correct me if I'm wrong, but she was on the floor doing her routine, and then I believe she's on the floor, and she went to go land, and broke both her legs.
Hey.
Like, what can you do for that?
That's tough.
So
That's tough. Now because we see injuries all the time, right?
Yeah.
So does that affect? Would you say that affects someone's athleticism?
or like, are they less of an
Or
athlete because they get hurt?
less of an athlete because they're injury prone?
I'm going to say that you're not less of an athlete because you're injury prone, but looking at your whole career, I think that your legacy will be affected. Like, because you might have a guy that, you might know someone that was really talented and then just couldn't get over injuries, or injuries stopped their career.
Sure. They could have had a
longer career and potentially
yeah.
got more accolades, more time you play, more, you know what I'm saying, more plays, more opportunities to make plays, but career was cut short and
due to those injuries.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like at that point when it comes to injuries, it's more so value, right? So I mean, are you gonna want to sign someone to a 5-year contract who you only might have for a year?
But I think it depends. I think that guys or teams, management, front office may gamble depending on what that ceiling could really look like. Because take the receiver from West Virginia that got drafted by the Bears. 6'4" cat. Great ball skills. Nah. After him, West Virginia, he played like 1 year at West Virginia, went off. I cannot think of his name right now, but a beast. 6'3", 6'4", big body, great ball skills, ran like a 4.3. But he was injury prone in college. Drafted first round, I believe, to the Bears, and been hurt. See what I'm saying? So I think it just depends on the potential. Like, hey, if you know you injury prone, when you healthy, run it up. You better
act the fool.
Because if you run it up, somebody probably gonna take a gamble on you.
Yeah.
People will take a gamble on that potential before they'll take a gamble on somebody that's being consistent. So I just think it
just
depends.
Because that ceiling is high.
Yeah, they checking that potential out, man. But
yeah, that is true.
I don't think it affects. I don't think you're less of an athlete.
Nah, I don't think so either. Just because you get hurt, that don't mean that.
Who was it y'all were talking about? Cowboys linebacker?
Sean Lee, one of the coldest when he on the field. When he on the field, he a monster.
He hasn't even played a full season. I don't think he's played a full season yet. If he has, maybe one.
I don't think he has, bro.
So that's something else. Like, he had to restructure his contract because of them young gunners. Van Der Esch.
Now, do you think that let's say the Cowboys were to release him?
Yeah.
Do you think that somebody else would pick him up?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yes, just off the muscle.
But he wouldn't get paid like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They wouldn't pay him like that.
What type of value would he have?
Because once the business begins, they gonna start. They know Sean Lee is cold, but they gonna put their business hat on. Why do I need to pay you? Why do I need to pay you X amount of dollars when you haven't finished a full season? Really, you should probably get paid half a salary.
That's a gamble right
yeah,
there. That's a real life gamble.
Because he mess around and play the whole year. Have a pretty good intact defense. Somebody that's like a general out there.
Better get you some incentives and bonuses. In your contract.
Speaking of, that boy Russell Wilson.
You talking about the guy that they say that couldn't play quarterback?
Right. You talking about the 3rd round draft pick? You talking about the 5'10" black quarterback? Short? 140 million. You talking about the guy that transferred from North Carolina State because he wasn't going to play and they were going to go with someone else, and he transferred to Wisconsin?
Talking about the guy that you guys said that should go play baseball
instead of football? Right. 140 million with a $65 million signing bonus.
He deserve it, bro. He deserve it. Hey, somebody else was going to give it to him.
That boy
Somebody
say,
else was gonna give it to him.
Hey, that boy Russell say, I'm done talking. I ain't negotiating no more.
And that's how it should be. That's how it should be.
Pay that dude, man. Y'all done broke up the whole Legion of Boom to pay him. Y'all bet had paid him. Y'all seen him flexing in the bed with Sierra T.
He just got out his Gucci flip-flops.
Gucci flip-flops. Hey, that boy can have a lot of Gucci flip-flops now. If he would have did something in some Gucci flip-flop, boy, I know he was punching at my boy Future.
Golly.
But I see you flexing.
I'm happy for my boy, man.
Had on his 3 chains in the bed, his girl in his arms, talking about he about to go to bed. Oh, let me sign that up.
Happy.
Let me sign 4 year, 140 million. I ain't going to sleep. Baby, we got to go. hey, that boy Jarrell say, I'm showing up on time tomorrow. I ain't going to be a minute early. Click, I'm walking in the door. Nah. Hey, but congratulations, Russell. Mm-hmm. I want to bring up something that might be a little controversial. Some of y'all, you know, but it was kind of on my mind.
Let's talk about it.
It's kind of old. And of course, I'm not the one to try to shade over my boy's success. But I'm happy for Tiger.
Boy. Tiger hoods, y'all.
I'm happy for Tiger. But now, people might feel a certain kind of way, but I feel a certain kind of way because Tiger don't even identify as black.
And you know what's funny about that, bro?
Talk to me about it.
I saw a video when he was younger.
Yeah, talk to me about it.
And they were like, the reporter was asking him, like, what would be your biggest accomplishment? Like, what tournament would be your biggest accomplishment? And he was like, going to the Masters and winning it. Okay. And then the reporter was like, why? And he was like, because of the way they've treated blacks and the way that they've treated us.
I didn't know that.
That we shouldn't be there.
I didn't know that.
So I want to win the Masters. So when I saw that, I was like, I thought he didn't identify as being black. But then seeing that interview, it kind of just changed my whole mind.
So that's what he said when he was a kid.
When he was younger.
Okay. So but when he was an adult, he was an adult now. Now I'm gonna go and dig a little bit more, and it's really hard for me to see someone not want to identify with themselves as black because you understand the things that come with it. Mm-hmm. Especially the athletes, especially Tiger. Like, Tiger, one of the most polarizing people this world. I mean, everybody was rooting for Tiger. And I got a positive swing off of this whole thing, but I'm going to be honest with you. I struggle with that because as soon as I saw Tiger win, I posted a little Tiger on Twitter. I'm on the Twitter a little tougher now. Just letting y'all know Twitter handle is Sacrifice Inc. I'm on that thing. Okay, I'm getting better at it. Yeah, I used to not be on Twitter, but I'm out there, for the business. I'm trying to do things the right way. Shout out to Otomo Media for doing his thing out there too. Shout out to I Am Music. Hey, I'm doing it all.
Say it right now, I jam.
I said jam. The J was silent.
I am.
Hey, but check me out though. I did feel some kind of way. I was really, really happy for Tiger because I know he's been through a bunch of injuries. Tiger showed a lot of people he was human, with the infidelity stuff that he was dealing with and what he dealt with in his family and what it did to his family, his game, his mentality. And again, his back injuries and just trying to climb and fight his way out of that whole thing. And to know that he said things like he didn't really identify as being an African-American male, it just... that kind of hurt.
It just don't sit well.
Yeah, it don't sit well. There's a lot of reasons behind that, but the positive swing on the thing is, like I said, I saw everybody rooting for Tiger.
Look, when Tiger won in '97, and I remember watching the tournament, I was excited because I looked at him as being black. Once he did not want to be identified as that, it didn't change. Okay, fine. You ain't invited to the cookout. Cool, do you? And then I found myself after 2009, Skip. I found myself rooting for him for one reason. I didn't believe. Now, maybe if you're married, you have a different view. But I don't believe adultery should have been a death sentence. They made it look like Tiger Woods had ran out there and he went on a mass killing spree. And I was upset about that. And everybody that's listening to this and everybody that's sitting at this table know Tiger Woods was crucified for one single reason. If Elon name was Ella, it'd have been a different story.
Yeah.
And that's what made me upset. So I rooted for him. I wanted him to win every tournament, and if somebody had a lead, I wanted him to double bogey for Tiger to get a chance to win.
Right.
That's what sports does.
Brings everybody
Sports
together.
brings it brings everybody together. I mean, people from all different types of backgrounds, people that would never have rubbed shoulders, never laughed together, never cried together, never joked, shower together. That's what sports, that's what they do. And like, I don't know, I think sports, I don't know, it seems to be the one thing that can bring everybody together for one moment where everybody's on the same side.
Rooting for the same thing, same cause.
So that was cool. That was cool to see. It was encouraging. And I don't know, it felt good. It felt good to see that.
I don't even watch golf, but I woke up that morning and I turned the TV on.
Yeah.
Pressed the channel button one time and it went to the Masters. I said,
Yep.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it. It was exciting.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was exciting to watch.
It was. And I don't know. Of course, I don't know all the facts behind, that, but I'm gonna check into it just for myself, just so I can have the facts together for myself. And but regardless, man, I am still happy for him and his family.
Tiger, you're black, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at you.
Hey, when your daddy black, you black.
You black, my guy.
That's just the way it is. All right now? All right. Hey, but y'all holler at us, man. Ask Sauce Twins.
Yup. Turn them notifications on. Subscribe.
Hey, who would y'all like to see as our next guest? Like,
Anybody.
Anybody. Let's talk about that. Let's get a guest list going, and we'll do our best to reach out. Some of these folks think they too good to talk, or they don't have time. We're not a priority right now, but
Hey, that's all right.
hey, we're gonna keep doing this thing, and I think it's gonna be interesting to see where Sauce Twins is in a few years, because we're gonna keep hammering,
Hey, y'all gonna get tired of us.
keep talking,
The first shall be last and the last shall be first.
listen to him, listen to him.
What will you sacrifice to be great?